What's going on? It's Justin Simeon, and you're watching StaceyIke.com, obviously.
From the grace of the way you tell a story to the way you accept an accomplishment, I mean, all of it is just graceful. What was your vision in terms of telling the story? Because it's not just about the actors and the lines and everything. As the director, you have to be trusted to tell a story as deep as we just did.
It was one of those things where I think, Justin is the captain of the ship, and I think he structured the show where when a director came on, the episode that we were given, it was meant to be in our vision, in our voice, and really creating a space for the actors to kind of live in the characters that they created.
What's one word you want them to know when watching the series?
Ooh. I think to me it's communication. It's just purely communication. I think all these characters and the way the season is structured, where each character gets their own episode, it jumps around like Rashomon. It's about communication because you see we all process the same events in very different ways.
Look who's here. Peep the hat. Start with that. You're amazing. You're beyond out of control. My thing is the way you decided to tell each character's story. There had to be some kind of low-key, and I just talked to Barry about that. For you, what was the importance of telling it in that way?
Here's the thing. When we finally get a show or a movie that's about our experience, what is the number one thing you hear? Well, my story wasn't in it. We don't get enough stories. And the thing is, what I really wanted to do with these characters is, one, talk about how, yes, you might think you know them, especially when you meet Koko through Sam's episode or Lionel through Sam's episode, but you have no idea. There's depth to every single one of these people. I definitely want to go deeper with all the characters that we've got, but then there's characters that we didn't get to really, really get to know yet. Joelle is out here in these streets. Okay, we got to get more into Joelle. She
needs the love.
That's right. And we got to get into this trolling alt-right culture that is very, very much a part of youth culture, unfortunately, right now. I think that's an interesting thing to explore. How we get into our little silos in a way that we can't listen to each other. I think that's something that I'm very interested in going deeper on.
Oh my God. Hi. Girl, fire.
I'm so glad.
Sam is fire. What did Sam teach you about yourself?
Sam, yeah. I think Sam is teaching me to, by way of her not necessarily learning this immediately, is to do things for the benefit of not the benefit of me, because you should be focused on others, but not worried about other groups of people approving you. And having that be the reason that you say things or do things. I think Sam is really focused on her friends accepting her, and I don't want to be that person.
I really want to know how much of that was you.
Well, I definitely brought myself to Koko. I mean, I understand all too well what it's like to be understood. But for the most part, I kind of felt like they were two different women. So I approached it as such because, before you're hurt, you're a completely different vulnerable vessel, right? So I created Colandria and Koko. Yeah. So it just, I don't know, it felt right to me. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to let me play. And it kind of worked out, which is nuts. It feels like a crazy big blessing, like a dream. I don't know what's going on.
Girl, I was like this too. I'm like, what's going on? But you know how God is. You know how he does. He doesn't really warn us. He just says.
Out in my life. I know he's shown out in yours too. Please, I didn't expect. I don't know what I expect. I expected it, but I didn't expect all of it. That's crazy.
You deserve it though, and that's why he did it, because you deserve it and you were preparing. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's not about the opportunity, it's about the preparation.
It is. Luck is opportunity meets preparation.
Oprah told us herself.
You're watching StaceyIke.com.